What's up, guys? This is going to be my first video. I got $100 in ones right here, and we're just going to go through here and look and see if we have any cool serial numbers or star notes. And at the end of the video, I will look up the rarity of a couple of them and let you know how rare they are. But anyways, this is what the channel is going to be. We're just going to be looking through money, trying to find some modern day treasure. So we'll go ahead and go through these right now. That one's pretty cool because of all the ones in there. I like the ones in the middle. It's not a trinary. That 0 at the end is throwing it off, but I'm going to set it aside just because I think that looks cool with all those the 3 ones in there. That one has some very heavy creasing right there. Probably something that someone put in their pocket and folded it up a million different times. Three, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3. And that's a 6, 6, 0, 0, and a 5, 5. If the 2 and the 9 matched, that would be all doubles, which would be kind of cool, but we're just going to set that aside. Won't keep that, just setting it aside for now. Oh, this one, man, that 3 is messing this up. But I like that just because it's got 3 doubles and they're together. It's got the 6, 6, 9, 9, and the 4, 4. Wish that 3 and 5 was different, but we'll set it aside for now. That's a pretty clean looking number. I like that one. I'm gonna set that aside. 6, 6, 4, 4, 4. Set that one aside. Most of these I'm probably not gonna keep, but I'm just gonna kind of show you guys at the end of the video and kind of teach you guys a little bit about it. That's why I'm setting some of those aside. 5, 6, 7. This is called an ascending ladder. It would be really nice, you know, if you had one that was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those can be worth a lot of money. This is cool. I like this. It's bookends. It's and it's also a trinary. 6, 1, and an 8. Sweet. So this is a trinary. That's when every digit in here consists of 3. So you have 5 6s, 2 1s, and an 8. If that 8 was a 6, that would be fantastic because that would be a binary, which is more rare, and it would be a radar, which means it reads the. It would be 6 6 1 6 6 1 6 6. And then backwards, it would be the exact same 6 6 1 6 6 1 6 6, which would be super cool. But we're going to set that aside. That's a good find. It's at least a trinary. So we'll keep searching and see if we can find anything better. 4, 5, 6. Let's see. Hadn't found a star note yet. Man, that bill is really beat up. 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to set this aside because that's at least 4 going backwards. That's a descending ladder, is what that's called. 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. Nothing else really matches up though. I'm going to set this aside because this is a low number. So the 8 and 2 is 10, and then 6, the 3 ones and the 3, so that's 16. So that's kind of a low number. Some people like to collect those. It's just a lower number. It's the sum is 6, so we'll set that aside and kind of check that out later on. And if you guys, you guys watching, if you see anything that I miss or anything, let me know down in the comments, and let me know if I miss anything that was interesting to you. That's a 5252 in the middle. That would be called a super repeater if it was 52525252. But sadly it does not. 4231, man. 4321 would have been nice. Nicer. This was kind of close, a little bit close to being a radar. If 2 4s were right there, then it would be 4 4, and if that 2 and 7 was the same. If they meet in the middle and it's the same in the middle, then you always want to look to see if they're the same on the ends as well, because that could be a radar. See, those meet in the middle, so I would look on both sides to see, but they're not a radar, not the same, so we're just going to skip that. Oh, look, we got our first star note, and it is a 2013 B star note, and that's annoying that someone wrote on that. Nothing on the back, just wrote that right there, so that's a little bit annoying, but we'll set that aside anyways, just to look that up. That's our first star note, so that's cool. Two, 2, 3, 2, 8, 8. If the other two match, that would be nice. This could be kind of a high number, those are all pretty kind of high. So, I'll just set that aside just to kind of show you and give you an example at the end of the video of something that could potentially be high, a higher number. Eight, 8, 8, 7, 7, 5, 5. If that 2 matched the other ones, then that would be a trinary, which would be cool. We'll set it aside for now. Two, 3, 1, 6, 1, 1, 4, 8. I'll set that aside just to, like I said, show you guys some different things at the end of the video. Anytime someone writes on a bill, it, even if it's cool, if it's really cool, it might still sell for a little bit more than face value. But anytime it's something's written on here, it pretty much just completely destroys the value. 2 9s, 2 5s, 2 7s, or 3 9s, sorry, 2 5s, and 2 7s. I'll set this one aside, not a trinary because of that 0, but we'll set it aside and look it up at the end of the video. Two, 2, 3, 3, 1, 4. If that 8 wasn't in there, that would have been pretty nice. It could potentially be kind of low though. It's not very low, but we'll set it aside just to show you at the end. I think the two zeros in the middle always look kind of cool if you have a couple of zeros in there. Here in a minute, I'm going to try to see if I can show you an example of a birthday note. Like, for instance, I mean, this one's kind of backwards. Normally, you would want the, you know, like, for instance, 07, and then, you know, 25 or something like that, 1835, and be at the last. But birthday note just basically means it has a birth date there, and some of those are collectible for certain people just because it's their birthday and it's special to them instead of just a really cool number. So some people collect those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's pretty cool. There's 2 7s. If one of those was an 8, that'd be really cool. But we'll set that aside just because it's, you know, 7 unique numbers or 7 different numbers. So we'll set that aside and I'll show you that at the end of the video. Set that aside. Four, 4, 4, 5, 5. Nothing else matches up though. Only got like 4 bills left. Oh man, this is close to being a trinary. 0, 0, 2, 2, 8, 8. If that was a 4, well, not a trinary, but if that was a 4, it'd be 4 doubles, which would have been kind of cool. And the last bill, which is totally in horrible shape, nothing really special here. So I'm gonna look some of these up and kind of teach you guys here in a minute about what, you know, is kind of cool, what people might consider collectible, and see if you can even sell some for more than face value. So I'm gonna go do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back, and I was just gonna show you a little bit about why certain things are cool, why certain things aren't. So these were all almost cools, and I'll tell you why. Both of these were higher serial numbers. When you add all of those up, those are a little bit higher. If that 1 and 2, you know, was a 6 or 8 or 9 or something like that, that would have been much better. Same with this, it just wasn't high enough, and so I think that these were both at 88% when I looked them up. So that was just trying to give you a little bit of an example of something. Obviously, the best would be, you know, 9999, 8888, because not only is that really high, but that's, you know, repeaters. It's also all of the same number. You know, different things like that can make a certain serial number cool. So now I will show you some of these and why these were almost cool, almost made it, just because there's 3 8s, 2 7s, and 2 5s. It would have definitely been cool if that 2 was either 5, 8, or 7, because that would have been a trinary. But it didn't quite make it, so that's just an example. You know, if you like it, cool, you can put it in your collection, but this is just going back in the pile. I just was trying to show you guys. This one goes 3, 2, 1. If it had been 4, 3, 2, 1 or 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, it would have definitely been cool. But since it's only a backwards run of 3, that's not rare really at all. But it is something to look for, is our backwards runs and descending runs and ascending runs. So that's why I just checked this one out just to show you guys that. This one, 9995577. Again, that 0 throws it off. So that one's just, almost cool. It's in like the 80 percentile. This one was low, and it had 2, 2, 1, 1, and 3, 3. So 3 doubles, and if that 8 was, a 3, 1, 2, or 4, it would have definitely been in the cool category, because it would have been a lower number and it would have matched up with something else, and that would be 4 doubles. So those are all just, if you like them, they look interesting to you, you could collect them, but probably wouldn't get, it's not worth collecting as far as being worth more than face value. On to these made it to the cool category, and these made it to the very cool category. So this is 669944. So it's not a trinary, and it's not 4 doubles. But the reason why this got into the cool category is because instead of a 5 over here and say that was a 5 right there, yeah, that's a double, but it's not together. So anytime they're together, that's going to be a little bit more rare and add to the value and the rarity of it. So since these are all together, the 3 doubles are together, that makes it more rare. This one, same thing, basically. You have 3 right there together and then 2 right there together, so that makes it just more rare. And this one was a low number. I think it was, about, a 92%. So all of these are not necessarily going to get more than face value necessarily, unless it's to the right collector, if they just really like the serial number. But they are kind of cool if you just wanted to keep them in your personal collection. This one, if this 7 or this 7 was an 8, it would have probably been in the very cool category, because it does go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If one of these 7s was an 8, then it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 would have been in the very cool category. Now, if it literally counted like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on, that would be in like the extremely cool category. It'd be in the 99 percentile, and you could sell that for a lot more than face value, and that would have been pretty cool. But this one is just in the cool category. These were the very cools, because you got the 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, and so that's 4 1s and 2 2s, and it's a very low number. So this one was in the very cool category. The more you can get that has like 2 or 3 things that make it cool, the better, because you see that's 4 1s and 2 2s, so that makes it cool, and it's a low number, so that makes it even cooler. So if you could get a really low number, and let's say it's like 2 1 2 1 2 1, like repeaters, that would be really cool. The more stuff that adds to it is just going to make it that much more rare and that much more cool. This one was a trinary. If that 7, that dumb little 7 there, was a 0, a 2, or a 9, it would be a trinary. It's not a trinary, but it would be a trinary if that 7 was a 0, 2, or 9. But this one was in the very cool because it was had 0, 0, 2, 2, and 0, 0 together. This one was a trinary. If this 8 was gone, it'd be a binary, which would be just the 6s and 1s, any 2 numbers out of 8 digits. But this one was very cool because it was a trinary and it repeated. It also had bookends. I always like bookends. They look kind of cool. Even if they're not rare, they still look kind of cool to me. You got the 661, and then reading it this way is 661 as well, so that's cool. Also, I think I talked about the radar. Like I said, just more things that you can add to it make it even that much more rare. So if that 8 was a 6, then it would be a radar, and that would make it into the extremely cool category, and where you could probably sell that for a decent amount. This one goes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's also a backwards run of 4, 3, 2, 1. So anytime you have 4 or 5 and the other numbers are pretty decent, it will probably be in the cool category, if not very cool category. Obviously, if you had it going from all the way to from 8 down to 1, that would be just insane. A really, really cool one. Same thing with the ascending ladders and descending ladders are really, really cool, and you can get a pretty penny for something like that. So anyways, just wanted to show you guys a little bit about that. I'll be uploading videos. If you like the videos or you want to see more of these bank strap searches, let me know down in the comments. It's fun to do. It's fun to see what kind of cool stuff that you can find. And if I missed anything that you saw, leave it down in the comments, and I'd like to go back and check it out and see what I missed. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. You guys have a good rest of your day. Bye.